Hello, good people, and thank you so much for checking out my channel. Alright, guys, this is some tea for today. Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, Shah. She pleads guilty. She pled guilty to scamming $5 million from elderly victims. Oh my goodness. I'm reading this off of sandarose.com. It says Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, Jen Shah pleaded guilty to running a $5 million nationwide marketing scam that robbed elderly people. That heifer. That heifer. Shah pleaded guilty before her trial was set to begin in Manhattan on July 18th, according to DailyMail.com. Oh, She's 48 years old, a mom of two, and she faces up to 14 years in prison. Oh my goodness. I feel hard. My heart goes out to the victims, and my heart also goes out to her family. Just imagine. She may also be ordered to pay 9.5 million in fines and restitution. That's coming from page 6. Shaw and her assistant Stuart Smith were arrested. I knew something was shady about Stu. This is from Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. I knew Stu. Nah. Nah. Anybody just stand there and let somebody else feed them a banana and that ain't even your wife? Nah. And he was arrested too on federal fraud charges in March of 2021. The reality TV personality is accused of running a nationwide telemarketing and money laundering scheme. I was wondering, I'm like, where's she getting all this money from? And she couldn't even answer the question when her so-called friends on the show asked her what she did for a living. It didn't make sense. And even at the reunion of the Housewives, Anna Cohen asked her, you know, how you get your money. And so I remember she said that she had a background in direct response marketing for about 20 years, and her company does advertising. But and then she said something about algorithm. She was trying to make it, I don't know what the hell she was trying to make it sound like, but whatever it was, it didn't make sense to me. And from the look of everybody else's face that was on that stage, it didn't make sense to them either. So, oh my goodness, wow. And I mean, she was living a lavish life, but it had also came out on the show that she didn't own any property. And that's very crookerish. You got all this money, but you ain't trying to own no property. Wow. I mean, she was more focused on having like the Gucci bags, Louis Vuitton this, all the designer stuff. Wow. But you stealing from old people. Oh my goodness. She admitted knowing what she did was wrong, and that's a quote. So she said she was wrong and that she was so sorry. That's another quote. So sorry for the many people that she ripped off. Mm, mm, mm. I wonder if Coach Shaw convinced her to come forward and tell the truth. He seemed to be an honorable man, and I'm quite, I don't know, I kind of feel like he's probably going to leave her. Mm, mm, mm. The former reality TV star admitted that she agreed with others to commit wire fraud and knew it misled her elderly victims. Wow. But back on the reunion, when they did the reunion of the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, she had broke down on the stage, and I watched this. I witnessed this. She did this. She broke down on the stage, fake crying and everything, talking about, I'm innocent. I will fight this for every person out there that can't fight for themselves because they don't have the resources or the means. You know damn right they don't have the resources and the means because you've been robbing their grandma. I will fight because number one, I'm innocent, and number two, I'm going to fucking represent well, she said effing represent every other person out there that can't fight and hasn't been able to. Girl, bye. You going to jail. All right. Well, that was some hot tea that I wanted to share with you guys. All right. Thank you guys so much for checking out my channel. Have a great day.